Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First, let me introduce my name. My name is Surya Bagaskara, and we will present about our ISAS with the title is Firewall on Mobile Phone. This ISAS is created by me, Surya Bagaskara, and my friend Setyohadi. Okay, so this is the introduction. The purpose of firewall is to analyze and filter traffic between a private network and another network single-point networks. The idea is to stop illegal trade before it enters the private sector network. There are different types of firewall, but they all have the same goal of stopping potential security holes before they reach the destination server. Okay, so this is the table of contents. First, there is definition of firewall. Second, types of firewall. Third, function of firewall. Fourth is how firewall works. And five, architecture of firewall. Six, there is firewall on mobile phone. And there is the last with conclusion and suggestion. Okay, first, definition of firewall. A firewall is a system designed to prevent unwanted access to or from an internal network. Firewall works by tracking and controlling data and deciding action to pass, drop, reject, encrypt, or lock data. Firewalls are used to restrict or control access to anyone who has access to a private network from outsiders. Currently, the term firewall is a common term that refers to a system that regulates communication between two different types of network. Firewall types. There is two types of firewall. First is personal and second is network. Personal firewall is designed to protect a computer connected to a network from unauthorized access. This type of firewall has recently evolved into a collection of programs that aim to completely secure the computer, with the addition of several additional security features such as virus protection, anti-spyware, anti-spam, and others. A network firewall is designed to protect the network as a whole from various attacks generally found in two forms, namely a dedicated device or as a software installed on a server. So, example of personal firewall is Microsoft Windows Firewall, which is integrated with Windows XP, Windows Vista, and Windows Server 2003. And there is Symantec Norton Personal Firewall, Kerio Personal Firewall. An example for network firewall is Microsoft Internet Security and Acceleration Server, Cisco PIX, Cisco ESA, Iptable in GNU or Linux operating system, Sunscreen from Sun Microsystem. So that is the example of personal firewall and network firewall. Third is firewall function. Some function of firewall: monitor and control data packets on a network and control network traffic, become a network security post, log user activity, and prevent information leakage. How firewall works will present by Setyohadi. I think it's enough. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Setyohadi and I'm here to continue where Surya has left off. I'm gonna explain how firewall works. Firewall filters the network traffic within a private network. It analyzes which traffic should be allowed or restricted based on a set of rules. Think of the firewall like a gatekeeper at your computer's entry point, which only allows sources or IP addresses to enter your network firewall architecture. For example, the image depicts below shows how a firewall allows good traffic to pass to the user's private network. So it comes from the internet, good traffic, firewall access it, allow it. Yeah. Next, however, in the example below, firewall blocks malicious traffic from entering the private network, thereby protecting the user network from being susceptible to a cyber attack. Next, we have the architecture of a firewall. And firewall having some implementation architecture like screen host architecture, dual home host architecture, screen subnet firewall, and screening router. Next, we have how a firewall of mobile phones. What is a mobile firewall? A mobile firewall offers many of the same features as a standard firewall, but it also provides specialized protection for the mobile clients connected to a network system. This type of firewall acts as a virtual fence between the mobile devices and the network, monitoring all inbound traffic before it allows access to the network's resources. Once the traffic is approved, it passes through the firewall and can access any of the requested network services. How a mobile phone firewall works. A mobile firewall works a lot like a regular firewall. When a mobile device user sends a request to the network, our firewall forwards a verification request to the network and contacts the database to authenticate the device against a list of authorized subscribers. If a match is located, the firewalls open to allow the device access to service on the requested network. If a match is not located, the device is not permitted access and the connection is denied. If a network is designed to accommodate a significant amount of connected mobile devices, it is likely that multiple mobile firewall will be used to process authentication requests. These firewalls are interconnected and form a firewall group that is capable of handling the large amount of traffic without compromising security. And the last one is conclusion and suggestion. Conclusion. From the discussion above, we can conclude that the role of technology is very important in life, especially in securing computer networks. With the firewall technology will greatly support performance and help computer users in ensuring the security of their computer's network. Firewalls are also important for students to learn about how to secure or protect a computer network so that later become a more professional computer network analyst. Suggestion. The government should pay more attention to teaching about security computer network to students and pay attention to its development so that the latest technology can be implemented and so that the network computers are no longer easy to break into. That's it from our group. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.